Hey guys, welcome to another video. So it is an absolutely stunning day at the land today, finally. We come here quite often obviously, and most times we've come here lately it's always been really windy, which has been fine, whatever, but to catch it on a day there's no wind and it's hot today is just so nice. It's such a luxury. So we've got a lot to do. Oh gosh, hang on. He's just opened the yogurt in the car. You okay?
Okay.
Oh wow, you opened it by yourself. Do you need some help?
Yeah.
You do? Do you want me to get your spoon? We are trying to save as much money as possible on this build. And to do that, you need to put your hands up for jobs, okay? And even though we're not building the house because we decided end of the day, more yogurt? We had decided end of the day, like after all our research, it just wasn't worth and wasn't viable for us to build our own house, mainly because Luke would need to do it, but he's also still working full time, and so there's just no way that we could afford to rent for so long and get him to build the house only in weekends because he has a full-time job. It just wouldn't work. We were just like, no, that's just too much. More yogurt. Oh. So then the next best option was to then go with a building company to build the house and go with a building company to build the garage. But then we do everything else possible that we can. And we're very like hands-on people, very DIY savvy, especially my husband Luke. And because he's a tradie, he's been in the trades, he pretty much knows and understands a lot about the trades, which is great because when he's telling me the jobs, I'm like, I don't know, like what the heck is this? So yes, so that is why we're doing a lot of work here, not necessarily because we want to, but because we have to save money. And Dad's brought coffees. What did Dad get? Dad got coffee! Special delivery! Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, thank you. The little apprentice. What's this bad boy? Is this the laser? Oh, cool. Babe, for once it's not windy here.
Yeah, I told you it was heavy.
You're right though, because at our rental it was real windy.
Was it?
Well, there were gusts, yeah. Archie! And Archie's here today.
To 1 meters. Yeah.
There, yeah.
So it's already falling from here to here.
Okay, how much?
Mm. $131 to $121.
Okay.
So that's what, 200 mil?
Yeah. $153.
This 121.
Yep.
So that's 300 mil lower here.
Yep.
71 here.
Mm.
So 600 mil lower here.
Okay.
If we put the septic system on the corner of the house there,
Yep.
so that the bathroom that side doesn't have to wrap around the entire building,
Yeah.
it just comes out, does a 90 and
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
That way there's less elbows or less corners, which
Yeah.
I imagine isn't good for septic
Yeah.
or waste lines.
Yeah.
It's about 80 metres from the toilet here to the septic system there.
Down there. Yeah.
And we've got 930 millimetres of full. from there, just purely on the ground. Is good?
Yes, we're trying to figure out our septic situation, aren't we?
Yep.
We're trying to save money in this build, and even though we're getting a company to build our house, usually then they would deal with the septic. But like I said, because we're trying to work within a budget, and Luke's a tradie, so he knows, we thought that we would try to tackle this ourselves, or as much as possible, and then whatever we can't do, we will get the people in to do it, eh? So we're just currently trying to figure out how to do it, because we've got a toilet that's going in this garage here, right behind us here, but then the house is all the way over there where the digger is, and so we're trying to figure out how to get both of them connected together, and then to go all the way out to the soak pit, which is not soak pit, the leach field, which is going to be over that way, because how many meters? 100 meters, you said, it had to be from the building? Is that what you said?
No, there's no requirement.
Oh, there's no requirement, we're just putting it there.
We're just putting it further away from the house.
Oh, right, so we're choosing to go all that way. Yep. Right, so we could actually bring it closer if we so wanted to.
If we wanted to, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's got to be 20 meters from a boundary.
Is that including 20 meters from a house boundary, or is that just the?
No, I think just
the boundary.
Property boundary.
Oh, right, so it could be as close as you want, theoretically, ish.
Within reason.
Within reason. Oh, yeah. So the from the septic in here to the septic in the house all need to flow downhill to go to the septic tank that's then going to go to the leach field. So it's a lot of work to try and figure out. And we were getting a bit worried last night, weren't we? Thinking like, how are we going to do that? Because how do you dig a trench and knowing it needs to go down? Yeah, that's a lot to try and calculate.
But we've got gravity. We've got fall from this position. Actually,
very lucky that we actually built the garage here. When we were trying to like decide where everything would be built, the location of the garage here was actually on a little bit of a rise, which did we do that intentionally? I don't know if we really did or not, but it's working out really good. Because it wouldn't be good if it was the other way. That'd be a lot harder, wouldn't it?
Well, you don't want your building necessarily being in a hollow.
No, nor that either. No way, no way. But you guys can't tell, but if you look at like our land, from here downward, down that way, it does go down a bit and out. It is gradual, but it definitely is there. So yeah, that's one of the other jobs we're going to try and tackle next, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Among the other things.
Among all the other things.
Is there anything else we need to update them on the septic?
No, not really.
No.
We'll let you know when we know.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Just about that big though. So
is it just one or is it multiple?
There'll be two.
There'll be two. So there'll be two circle lids.
Yeah.
Like the one at Jordan.
Yeah.
That you could then like,
Lift
they're
off.
hard, but that you can lift them off.
Yeah.
And those have to be accessible as well. So, yeah, okay.
But you can plant around them.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, you know, I mean, I know they're going to be a little bit. Yeah. Which is pretty flat here though, isn't it?
That way's not flat.
We're just trying to figure out where the leach field is going to go. And Luke's just shown me it has to be 30 meters long. 30 meters long! This is ridiculous. And there needs to be 3 of them. It's insane. Good little helper, aren't you? Oh gosh, guys, this is going to be such a long trench. Oh boy. Where are you going? Yeah. Playing? You saw the plane? You did? cool. Holy crap, that's so long. Oh my gosh, that is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. This is so long. And 3 of these. Crikey. It's longer than the bloody house.
It is longer than half.
Yeah.
That's the centre of those.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All the way down. Right. Yeah, that makes sense now. Gosh, it's a long way.
Yeah, it's the required area. Can you grab 2 more stakes?
Yeah.
So how long are they? That's the centre. So
Measured and laid out where the leach field has to go for the septic. So it starts here. We need 3, what are they calling them? Trenches.
yeah.
That's 1, that's 2, and the 3rd one back there. And then they're going 30 meters down, all the way back there, and you probably can't even see our stakes, but we've got stakes all the way back there. And we have to follow protocol for all of this. So the council, they've given us the requirements. We have to make sure we fulfill this. This area also has to be fenced off as well, and it has to be planted. So all at our cost and our expense as well too. So to fence off all of this is just another little cost that we hadn't foreseen, but this is why. Hug? Yeah, I'll give you a hug. You're a bit tired, aren't you? So again, with building, this is just another little cost. Yeah, we're gonna go now. We'll go this way. Come on, we'll head back. It just happens, obviously, when you're building, you know, things pop up. But we have to do it to get... Yep, we'll get you a drink, okay? Yep, we'll get you a drink. But it's just one of those things that we just have to do. We have to do it. We can't not do it. So, yeah, and the regulations change all the time. So we didn't actually know that it had to be this big, because at our house we owned prior, that was like a new build. That was built in when? Like, I think 2019 or something like that. And their septic area and leach field was nowhere near as big as this. So clearly things have changed since then. Obviously our septic system is based on, I think, 10 people. That's what they've calculated. So it has to be so big to hold the capacity of 10 people and all those poos and whatever else floating down. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. And it's such a shame actually, because we're going to have to dig up our driveway a bit. Aren't we, love? We're going to have to dig up our driveway a bit, aren't we? Yeah, which kind of sucks, but... That just is what that is. This is our driveway here, which is looking really nice. But yeah, see, we're still walking. Yeah, I'll get you a drink. Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty. One toilet there, 3 toilets back there, And the leach field system's going all the way back there. Oh gosh. One minute.